closed. The Bergen County Prosecutor's Office has dropped the charges in 8 active criminal cases after the suspension of 7 Hackensack police officers who allegedly conducted an illegal search last December, court documents show. WochitA Friday morning drug bust swept up a former Hackensack football star and NFL recruit who had been acquitted of assault and a repeat drug offender who had drug charges dismissed when former Hackensack narcotics cops who charged him were deemed untrustworthy, police said. At about 6 a.m. Friday, Hackensack Martin, 32, of Hackensack, and Oscar Walcott, 29, were arrested when police executed a search warrant at Martin's Broadway home, Capt. Peter Bustilio said. Walcott had been staying at Martin's house when police arrived, where they found Martin with marijuana, crack cocaine and drug paraphernalia, Bustilio said. Martin was charged with multiple drug crimes, including possession of crack cocaine, possession of drug paraphernalia and distribution of a controlled dangerous substance within 1,000 feet of a school, Bustilio said. Walcott was not arrested on drug charges, but for 2 outstanding warrants out of Wyckoff and the Bergen County Sheriff's Department. The civil warrant out of the Sheriff's Department was for failure to pay child support, Derek Sands, spokesman for the Bergen County Sheriff's Department. The warrant out of Wyckoff was for failure to appear for a motor vehicle summons, Bustilio said. As of Friday afternoon, both Walcott and Martin were being held in Bergen County Jail, said Sands. Oscar Walcott. Photo, Danielle P. Richards/NorthJersey.com. The arrests of both Walcott and Martin harken back to 2 prominent North Jersey cases, one that dismantled a Hackensack police narcotics unit and another that derailed a promising football career. In 2017, former Bergen County Prosecutor Gerbir S. Grewal dismissed 8 cases involving 16 defendants, some of them known gang members and allegedly violent drug offenders, after the 7 Hackensack police officers that signed the complaints were accused of breaking into a Prospect Avenue apartment without a warrant. Grewal dismissed the 8 narcotics cases because the officers were categorized as Brady officers, which means their history of lying would have to be disclosed to defense attorneys in criminal cases. Among those 8 cases were 2 charges that Martin had on 2 occasions sold cocaine to an undercover officer less than 1,000 feet from a school or park. Martin's arrest on Friday was the latest in a criminal record dating back to 2007. In December 2007, he was accused of disarming a police officer and aggravated assault on a police officer in Paramus, according to jail records. It could not be determined how those cases were resolved. He was accused multiple times of manufacturing and distributing various types of illicit drugs, and was sentenced to 4 years in prison on second-degree drug charges in 2009, according to court records. It is unclear when he was released. 3 years later, in December 2011, he was sentenced to another 5 years in prison after being convicted of third-degree drug offenses, records show. At Hackensack High School, Walcott was a multi-sport standout and a football star. As a high school senior, he was one of the best defensive safeties in the nation. From 2009 through 2012, he played linebacker and defensive end for the University of Virginia, according to a biography posted on the school's website. Thank you. You're almost signed up for breaking news. Keep an eye out for an email to confirm your newsletter registration. More newsletters. In May 2013, Walcott signed a $1.5 million contract with the Cleveland Browns. Oscar Walcott. Photo, record file photo, Tyson Trish. But that summer, days before he was to report for practice, Walcott was arrested for allegedly punching a man in the head, in a melee outside the Palace Gentlemen's Club, in Passaic. The Cleveland Browns released him a day after his arrest. Walcott was accused of knocking Derek Jones out, leaving him with a broken jaw, a fractured skull and bleeding in his brain that kept him in a hospital for weeks, a Passaic County assistant prosecutor said during one of the court hearings. But in 2016, after less than an hour of deliberation, Walcott was found not guilty by a jury and acquitted of the aggravated assault charge. After the decision, jurors hugged and shook hands with Walcott outside the courtroom. As recently as 2017, Walcott had been training and was intent on returning to the NFL, NJ.com reported. Walcott's Instagram page is full of videos of him training and he is listed as a free agent on his Twitter account. Staff writers Richard Cowan, Steve Yanowski and Abbott Kalaloff contributed to this article. Email, torajon@northjersey.com. Investigations into local topics take time and resources. Readers help support these efforts with their subscriptions. Support our journalism and become a subscriber today. Click here for our special offers. Read or share this story. https://www.northjersey.com/story/news/bergen/2019/03/2022/former-NFL-author-walcott-arrested-hackensack-NJ/32455533002/